Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a date night soft Valentine's get ready with me, and we're gonna jump right into this video. We're gonna start with the L'Oreal Miracle Blur Primer. This is more so a pore perfecting primer, but I use it all over my face. It works great, especially in the winter when I don't want anything too drying. Then I'm also going to prime my eyelids with the Milani eyeshadow primer. Just get all the priming done in one shot so it sets onto the face. I'm going to take the Morphe 350 shadow palette and take that medium tone brown along with an orange to get a nice warm transition crease area. I'm going to take this deep grayish brown shade and use that on the outer corner of my eye just to add a little bit of definition, but nothing too smoky, nothing too dramatic. Gonna take this champagne shimmering shade, and that's going to be my lid color. I'm applying it with a patting and then a sweeping motion, patting to deposit the color, sweeping to move it along. I really like this shade. And then I'm going to take the shimmering orange shade and use it to transition that champagne into that grayish brown. Blending out the edges, making sure that nothing is harsh or jagged, making sure that everything is smooth and seamless. Adding a little bit more of that gray into the outer corner and a little bit into the crease. Now I'm going to use the L'Oreal True Match foundation, and this is in the shade Cappuccino. I've been using this foundation for years. I actually really like it. It's not a matte foundation, even though that's what I typically prefer, but it's also not luminous. It's just kind of a natural skin-like finish. I feel that's what it gives. The only thing I would change about this foundation is the packaging. I really wish it was in a bottle with a pump because I always pour out too much of it. That would be the only thing for all drugstore foundations pretty much. Give me a pump or give me a squeezy tube, something where I can control. Anyway, so we're blending, making sure that we get those edges, making sure that we deposit the color evenly on the skin so that when it sets and it begins to dry down a little bit, it doesn't look uneven. It doesn't look patchy. I'm going to take my concoction of Ben Nye powders. This has topaz, chestnut, sienna, and banana mixed into it so that I get a nice shade that's not too light. And I use it underneath my eyes and in the general highlighting areas. As you notice, I did not use concealer. I typically do not highlight or do any shading or lighting with concealers. Every now and then I will, but generally that's not a step that I take. I don't really use concealers. I don't really have very many things on my skin to cover or correct, so I don't bother with it. This is the L'Oreal Pro Matte powder, and this is in the shade 700 Classic Tan. This is what I'm using to powder the rest of my face. I actually really like this powder. I did not like the L'Oreal True Match powder. I don't know, that powder gets a lot of hype, but I didn't like it. But this one, the Pro Matte, I think is awesome. It sits on the skin really nicely. The color just, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful powder. I'm going to take another L'Oreal Pro Matte powder as soon as I'm done blending. So you see the one I use on my face is Classic Tan, and the one I'm going to use to contour with is 800 Cocoa. I've said this before in other videos. If you have a problem finding shades to bronze or contour with, take your favorite face powder or a face powder that you at least like and see if you can find a shade that's 2 or 3 times deeper than the one you use to set your face, and it works great as a contour powder. I'm going to go ahead and bronze with the CoverGirl Ebony Bronzer, my favorite powder to bronze with. As you can see, I do a lot of work with powder. I know a lot of people don't like that, but for me, I like how it looks. I feel like I have better control over powder. This is the Revolution or Makeup Revolution Baked Vivid Bronzer in the shade Rock On World. I've been hearing on YouTube that this is a dupe for MAC's Gold Deposit. I'm not sure how true that is, but it's a beautiful bronzer on its own, and I use it as somewhat of a highlighting agent. I'm going to layer on top of it. This is the Maybelline Master Graphic Liner. I believe that the first time I used this was in this video here. I've since recorded a few other get ready with me with using this product. I've developed some thoughts about it, and I'll review it later in another video. We're going to do a little wing, and then we're going to line the bottom lash line. We're going to use the Sephora Colorful Blush, and this is in Orange Pop. I like the Sephora Colorful Blushes a lot. They're really nice. You can get a very sheer application, or you can build upon it and get a nice intense application, but I love them. I have 2 shades and I love them both. I don't know why I was so excited about that blush, but I also like to blush other parts of my face to help with the shading and lighting and bringing an evenness to my face. I feel like it makes it balanced. I'm using the Sephora Atomic Volume Mascara. This is my favorite mascara, but unfortunately Sephora has discontinued this product. I don't know if they repackaged it into something else, but from what I know, it's discontinued, and I wish they would bring it back. I'm not applying lashes in this video, so I went a little heavy with the mascara. This is the Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Eyeliner in the shade Brown. I use this as a brow pomade because it does not show up on my eyelids, but it works great to shade in my brows. I generally keep my natural brow shape. I don't really deviate from the way my brows naturally grow, simply because I'm not really trying to reshape them. I'm just trying to fill in the areas that are a little sparse, because when you have a full face of makeup and you just have your natural brows themselves, the brows kind of go understated, and they just kind of lose their presence. So I just like to fill in and bring back some life to the brows and make them stand out and become a little bit more prominent, but I'm not actually reshaping them. I'm going to take my Sleek Contour Face Form Kit and use that bronzy highlighting color underneath my brow bone. Once again, not using concealer because I'm not trying to conceal anything. I'm just trying to bring light to my face, and I like the way that powders work for now. Maybe later I'll develop that skill set of using concealers and other cream products to do my shading and lighting, but for right now I enjoy using powders. Going in with my blending brush and just taking care of any areas that need touching up. This is the Wet n Wild Chestnut Lip Liner. This is my favorite brown or neutral or nude. It's nude for me. Lip liner, I really like it. I use it with just about any lipstick. This is the Maybelline Shocking Coral lipstick. Beautiful, because I have orange tones, coral tones on the eyes and the cheeks. I wanted a nice soft coral lip. Gonna set my face or mist my face with the e.l.f. Mist and Set spray, and this just calms down that powder. And here you have it, the completed look. You can see my eyes, you can see the contour, the blush, the highlighter, how they all blend into one. Keep in mind, I am not a professional. This is just something I do because I enjoy doing it. I'm a beauty enthusiast, so I don't know, I enjoy it. I think it's cute. I'm just gonna take my front twists down. I pulled the rest of them back into a bun. I'm not ready to take them out yet because I'm going to do a twist out and I want them to be fresh, but the front twist, I feel like it's okay. They can come out for now. Just tucking and pinning the ends of my hairs into the bun. And yeah, so what I did with the bang, the front twists, I just pinned them back. So that's why they look a little shorter here. But yeah, guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe if you're not. Comment down below, leave me your feedback, let me know if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.